Ça télécharge. Toujours, toujours.
I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Cold as that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich, rich. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich, rich. That's a switch to a lead. On my grinding, trying to find a way to eat.
Utiliser la mise de pro. Après avoir une mission utile dans le système de combat pro utiliser un petit peu simple. On va tester, on verra bien. J'espère que je vais pouvoir changer si vraiment ça va pas. Ouais, ouais. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. That's a switch. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. Je peux mettre les commandes perso en anglais, en chinois, en espagnol. Ouais, j'ai téléchargé là. Les commandes Paris. Ceux qui travaillent avec l'équipe favorite. Ok, c'est Début. Je vais laisser par défaut. On va baisser un peu. Je remonterai si besoin. Vous avez rien vu les gars.
Ça, j'ai pas trop y toucher parce qu'après, je connais pas tellement, je connais pas trop en fait. Là, je vais mettre ça, on va voir. Communication de l'équipe, c'est pas mal ça. Conduction des tactiques. Ok, let's go, c'est parti, on commence la carrière. Tac. Non, je vais pas faire un éléphant. Ah, si, non. Non, je vais faire un nouveau joueur, je vais le lancer entièrement. Il est fort, main droite, numéro du maillot. Tu connais. Tac. Alors, meilleur en finition. Bon, ouais, après ça change pas. La meilleure en finition, meilleur en tir. Ah, j'hésite entre les deux là. Yo Ludo, ouais, tranquille et toi? La forme? J'hésite entre les deux. Je pense que celui-là va être mieux quand même, le premier là. Après c'est l'organisation, là c'est meilleur en défense. Ouais, Club Pro ce soir. Ouais. Club Pro ce soir, vers 22h30 à peu près, environ. Ah, il est pas mal celui-là aussi. Ouais. Tiens à 3.71, tiens à 74. Alors, celui-là... Ouais, mais celui-là il est pas bon en dunk, là, ça m'emmerde. Celui-là c'est pareil, il est pas très bon en dunk. Dunk en pénétration 73. Ouais, juste que je refais la demande car je suis allé dans une classe dans mon neveu. Ouais, pas de problème, pas de problème. T'inquiète, je t'enverrai même une demande de transfert dès que j'allume. Comme ça, tu pourras rejoindre direct quand t'arrives. De toute façon, je fais pas trop de tirs à 3 points et tout, donc je pense. Je pense que je vais laisser celui-là. Ouais, je pense que je vais mettre celui-là. Allez hop, c'est parti. Yep, si. Ça va pour toi, tranquille, hein, la forme. Alors, on va prendre ça. C'est là où il y a le meilleur ratio. Je vais mettre 15 points partout à peu près. En moyenne. Hein. Points, ça m'intéresse pas vraiment, je ferai pas de 3 points. Tu connais un joueur mondialement connu sur ce jeu? Ah ouais? Ah, moi j'aime bien ce jeu. Après, t'as vu, je joue que en carrière. De temps en temps, je joue dans le parc, mais c'est très rare. Très rare que je joue dans le parc. C'est vraiment quand tu as des potes et toi avec qui jouer. Sinon, ça m'intéresse pas plus que ça. Slash, il est mondialement connu sur ce jeu. Vraiment. Il a eu gros GG à lui. Hein. Tu rigoles. Ça aurait pu, hein. Ça aurait pu. On va monter un peu plus les rebonds défensifs. Toi, t'es très fort à ce jeu comme à FIFA. Je sais pas comment on doit interpréter ça en vérité. Éclaté carrément. Bon, moi je dis pas que je suis fort, hein. Mais ouais, ça me permet de changer un peu, tu vois, en vérité, ça c'est pas mal. Il me reste 105 points. Je vais en mettre à peu près 5 à chaque endroit où je pense en avoir besoin. Défense intérieure, non. Rapidité latérale, je suis déjà à fond. Interception, ouais. Contre, ouais. Je vais me mettre presque à fond les contres. Yop, Traz. Comment on va? La forme? Yo, le chou, ça va pour toi? Alors j'ai entendu dire que tu étais mondialement connu sur 2K21. Et oui, NBA. Je l'ai pris tout à l'heure là, tu vois, je commence tout juste là le mode carrière. Quoi, si, t'assumes pas ou quoi? On a que du 200 0. Ah, je suis à fond, hein. Tac, impeccable. Ouais, ça va, tranquille, Traz. Ça va. Et toi, la forme? Tant qu'on doit, on va les converser. C'est vrai. Bon, ça change pas grand chose. Et il est fort. Je kiffe jouer éléphant. C'est un poste vraiment que je trouve hyper sympa. vais laisser comme ça. Je vais pas changer. Peut-être baisser le poids pour gagner un peu de vitesse. Je perds beaucoup en force. Allez, on va laisser comme ça. Tac. Ouais, plus attaque, plus attaque. Faut aller marquer, tu vois, la finition et tout. Alors, je fais quoi? Les gardiens du panier voient leurs aptitudes défensives boostées, ce qui leur permet de mieux contrer que la moyenne. Sachant leur capacité déterminée à la règle de pénétration améliorée, ils peuvent plus facilement déjouer les défenses. Ah, rebondeur, je préfère. Tac. Je l'ai mis vraiment plus finisseur et les tirs que la défense. Ouais. Après c'est vraiment le début, hein. On va voir ce que ça va donner. Hein. En vérité, le début, c'est ce que je préfère, tu vois, parce que t'as vraiment l'histoire du début avec l'université et tout ça. Vraiment, ça c'est top. Ouais, si après il faut que je le change, je changerai. On verra sur le moment. J'aurais pu le mettre sans cheveux. Je le modifierai, je le mettrai sans cheveux. Ouais, pareil. En fait, là j'ai même pas vu où c'est qu'on pouvait modifier l'apparence et tout, tu vois. Non, ça sera pas mon jeu.
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are
Putain, il ressemble à l'acteur là.
You know, I miss the shop. This is my family. And
Il ressemble à l'acteur qui est dans Grey's Anatomy.
that's all there is to it.
Enfin, je crois que c'est Grey's Anatomy, je sais même pas.
Thanks.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Season. A couple of them play D1.
Mon jumeau il s'appelle Sissi sur
That's the
NBA.
real game, right? Outside the gym.
Follow me out here?
Mais encore.
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough, committed, plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get in the
It's not a pitch.
Still open.
Vous verrez mieux comme ça, les
Start
dialogues là.
mine. Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up while we gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach?
Ah,
I
ce
mean,
sera
I'm
mieux
not
pour
just
vous
some
là.
charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Mais en fait, tu vois, moi ce matin là, j'ai lancé le 20. Et puis je me suis dit, oh putain, le 21, il faut trop que je le prenne. Un truc.
Basketball starts all over.
Et du coup, j'ai taxé la carte bancaire à ma femme. Et allez, en avant,
It
let's
becomes
go.
about him again. It's never been just me. It's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you.
Mais il était à 70 balles.
Subtlety,
Il
son.
était à 70. Hein.
Paul Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you,
Ouais, mais
appreciate
si, c'est
y'all.
l'acteur, ça là.
See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Je sais plus comment il s'appelle cet acteur. Ah, c'est là que je vais pouvoir le modifier. Oui, apparence. Quelle tête on va lui faire?
Cold hand, sharp pencil. I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragedy. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash. Now thinking about who I'd be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do
Putain, c'est dommage, j'ai pas pu récupérer la tête que j'avais sur celui sur le 20. C'est dommage. Ah putain, ça là. Allez, hop. Carrément, ça autre chose.
It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen.
Allez. Écran de chauve, mon gars. On se fait prendre du crâne, on s'en fout.
This is for the kids with depression. The ones whose parental expectations have them stressing. The ones who would rather persevere, but they trying to make it. They ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect time.
Pika, merci mon poteau. Merci pour ton follow.
With my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late, I've been asking why he blessing me.
Et bienvenue à toi.
Tears to feel the Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio when I lay and I play it.
Ça va ou quoi, Pika?
I know chasing the impossible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of
Non, c'est sur la PS4. Sur la PS4.
feel much better than hearing my you won, hey.
Pas encore les moyens de prendre la PS5, tu vois, en vérité. Oh, t'inquiète, t'inquiète. En tout cas, merci à toi pour ton follow, bienvenue. Ouais, on va mettre comme ça. Quoi. De toute façon, je remodifierai plus tard. Let's go. C'est parti. Ouais, c'est sûr, c'est gratuit. Après, il n'y a rien qui t'oblige aussi, tu vois. Mais ça va, c'est cool, c'est cool. Toi, t'es sur la PS5. Ok. Après, ça doit pas changer grand-chose graphiquement aussi. Ah, si, quand même. Ah, j'ai dit de la merde.
Right now, this is a rebirth.
Ça choue, t'as vu, hein?
We are
Crâne
only
d'œuf,
as
hein.
strong
Normal.
as our belief in each other. Yeah.
Ah ouais, carrière de quartier, ça change. Ah ouais, ok.
Are you ready? Yeah. I said it. Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Eagles.
Tu joues à quoi d'autre avec la PS5 à part NBA?
No pressure. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, alright? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice
Enjoy
coach.
it.
L'histoire du début, et elle est pareille, hein, elle est pareille, mais ça change. En vérité, c'est ce que je préfère dans le...
Hello everyone
Alors,
and welcome
t'as
to this
fini Astro
broadcast of Garden State
et
IAA
t'as
basketball.
Assassin's Creed,
I'm
mais tu
Joe
joues pas trop.
Lamy, joined
Ok,
by Drake
d'accord.
Hugo and Danny
En vérité,
Hopper.
c'est ce que je
We
préfère
can't
dans
wait to get
NBA,
another
c'est
season
vraiment le
rolling,
début,
and we
c'est
look to
l'histoire
get a
des
great
départs et
matchup
tout.
to kick things
Je trouve
off.
c'est gay et stylé.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark
C'est dommage que...
Eagles playing host to the Burton
Alors,
Hornets.
c'était il y a
Both teams looking to improve
2-3
on
ans.
their final positions from last year.
2-3 ans, il y
A
avait
win
une
tonight would be
continuité
a
un peu
great
dans la
step
carrière
towards that
où
goal.
t'avais quelques
Bobby
animations,
Erickson
ceci,
leads the
cela.
way for the
Par contre, je vais changer la caméra. Ah, je peux pas changer la caméra ici.
Hornets.
No.
They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles.
Oh non, je peux pas changer la caméra. Merde. Ouais, les voix, c'est pas français. Moi, là, j'ai téléchargé l'extension pour avoir les commentaires de match en espagnol. Alors, je comprends pas l'espagnol, hein. Non, je peux pas changer la caméra.
This is the type of atmosphere
Je
you
comprends
would
pas
love to
l'espagnol,
see at
mais
the high school
voilà, au
level.
moins ça permet de...
And we see some new faces this year in the starting lineup. First and foremost,
Ça permet de changer un peu, quoi.
getting the start at power forward,
nickel.
while Marceda joins him in the
Putain,
post at
qu'il est
the
lent, le
5.
joueur.
On the
Oh.
wings, you'll have Sheffield and Lack playing the 2 and the 3, and now running the show for the Eagles is Day. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
A nice shot by Day.
We just don't see
Normalement,
that
tu
many
peux une
mid-range
fois le match
shooters.
commencer. Ben non, regarde. Je vais dans options, c'est option de paramètres juste. Option de manette, pardon. Non, non, il n'y a pas la caméra. Et l'autre paramètre, c'est les commandes. Tu vois, il n'y a pas de... Toi, c'est direct à côté de ralenti. Ah ouais, ben tu vois, non, moi je l'ai pas. Ouais, ben voilà, une des différences avec la PS5, tu vois, par exemple. Voilà, en voilà une. Mais ouais, c'est chiant. Parce que moi, j'aime bien avoir la caméra de face, tu vois. C'est la caméra touquée, je crois. Hein. Mais ouais, je crois que c'est que... Ah, je sais plus si dans le 2020, on l'avait directement ou pas, je sais plus. Je sais.
Anymore. That's what I like. Day wanting to keep this shot alive.
To the right
Je suis pas habitué
side.
à avoir la caméra dans ce sens-là. T'as dit quoi? Ah, les flèches dans le jeu direct.
Now here's Levesque.
Non, non,
Defense
ça fait
right
rien les
there.
flèches.
Still can't
Ça
get
fait rien, les
anything
flèches.
going here after 3 tries.
His second shot falls. He
Ça fait que
starts 2 for 2.
des animations.
I love watching
Oh,
Day
yeah.
drive. He's just so nimble and agile, able to
Les
dance
animations
past
avec le
any
point et tout.
opposition, including some contact.
Pass to Porter. Levesque guarded by Day. Kept
Ah, j'arrive pas à lui
alive.
passer devant.
And the basket by
J'ai pas réussi à y passer
Romanov.
devant. Flèche de gauche? Non, 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 regarde. Ça fait rien, j'appuie, ça fait rien.
Outside, Black. Junior. Back to Lack. Down low. Here's
Oh là, il
Junior.
galère à maîtriser la balle.
And he lays it straight in.
Oh, ça se voit que c'est le
And
début.
with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father
Non, non,
is,
non, flèche
but
de
it's a
gauche,
shadow
vraiment, ça fait
hoping
rien,
under
les gars.
as
Ça
long
fait
as
vraiment
he's
rien
on
du
the
tout.
hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Now here's Dermanenko. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone
Ça, il
here in
prend
the
aucun
first.
rebond. Oh, il
And
est
it's Levesque
éclaté.
missing. Pass to Lack.
Ça marche, bonne soirée Pika, merci d'être venu, hein. Merci pour ton follow encore une fois, et
Here's
puis,
Junior.
tu reviens quand
And
tu
that
veux mon
finds
bro.
the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
And how about the dime from the big man, Marcelo, doing a great
Après,
job
ça fait
finding
bizarre
his
d'avoir
teammate.
un joueur aussi lent et
They're
tout.
desperate for
Oh,
a
bien
score
sûr.
here to say the least.
Their last score getting farther
D'accord,
and
on va
farther away. They need to get something going.
Faire un petit écran.
Up top, Black.
Un petit écran quoi.
To the middle. Here's Junior. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You wonder, guys, are
Ouais,
they
ça marche.
extending
Après,
their
on
defense too
est
much
beaucoup
right
sur
now?
FIFA aussi,
Giving up
FIFA
way too
21.
many points
Bah,
inside.
visiblement, tu l'as pas.
Yeah, it's really
C'est dommage,
becoming
t'aurais pu
noticeable during
venir
this
faire
last
quelques
stretch.
games avec nous si c'est
Time
quelque chose
called
qui
here as
t'intéresse
the
et tout.
Hornets
Mais
decide to talk it over.
voilà, après, je stream un peu sur différents jeux. J'ai pas de type vraiment défini. Beaucoup FIFA. Après, ça va être beaucoup NBA 21 maintenant, vu que je viens de le prendre à l'instant. Voilà, hein. Écoute, hein. N'hésite pas à passer. Hein.
The Hornets trail. And at the end of last year, you knew the Eagles were going to look for an answer to their
Putain,
power
vraiment,
forward
j'ai du
spot.
mal avec cette
Seems
caméra
like
là.
Junior is just what they were looking for.
Junior's built like a football player because, well, that's what he was until very recently.
Ah, écoute, chacun son
Contact
style.
isn't a problem for
Mais
him,
voilà,
and it
n'hésite
looks
pas à
like
venir
a
dire
great
bonjour.
fit. An absolutely great
Bien,
job
voilà,
on
comme
the
ça,
screen.
tu
He removes
feras la
the
connaissance un
defender
peu de tout le
completely
monde et
out of
tout,
the
tu vois.
equation.
Outside, Evans. Pass to Kennedy. Outside, Indra. Evans.
Il va pas me la lâcher, tu vas dans le couloir.
Back to Indra. Now here's Evans. Outside, Indra. Here's Junior. Now Indra. Junior.
Non, je la mets pas.
No good there.
Ah, viser 3 à gauche avant, ça le faisait pas. Ça, en revanche, ça faisait une animation
Outside
différente.
James. And here is Luan. And it's stolen away by Evans. Outside, Indra.
Ah, je peux pas passer.
Got
Ah,
that
c'est bon,
bucket
maintenant.
in no time at all.
How about the court awareness? Indra, absolutely superb job. Realizing the D's overcommitment, and what a great dime.
Pass to Leftos. Got a piece of it,
Allez, tu l'as. Ouais. Ah non, il a pas eu.
and it's out of
Dommage.
bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Va falloir que j'aille après
The
dans
Eagles
les,
making a switch here.
dans les paramètres du jeu réellement pour voir si je peux pas changer la caméra.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop, a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
And here's Joe Levesque outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko.
Hornets shooting guard Dermanenko with a clean feed. He seems to have a great sense for offensive
Et
ball.
voilà, et voilà.
He's a strong
Ça
finisher
dunk,
at the
mais
rim.
oui.
He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Ramadas outside. Inside. Here's Levesque. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And here's Lack for three.
Eh oui, première passe D, ça y est.
And this is so important to scouts.
Premier
Back
rebond,
is showing
première
off
passe
his
D.
ability and
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
know-how for running the break.
Outside Erickson. Pass to Ramadas.
Oh, je fais intercepter.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson. There's a lob to the hoop.
Pourquoi ça m'a changé?
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Oh non, j'ai voulu faire un auto alley-oop.
Just can't afford
Aïe
turnovers like
aïe
that
aïe
one.
aïe aïe. J'ai voulu vous régaler, mais ça n'a pas marché. Dommage, dommage.
In just over 3.5 minutes played into the second quarter.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new
Éclaté,
gym
le
built
mec.
on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles. The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Back to Porter.
Ouais, voilà, lui le met le alley-oop. Là, après, c'est pas un auto. Mais... Ouais, et puis le joueur, il est vraiment éclaté en vrai. Hein.
Sheffield
En 20
outside.
21. Ouais, je passe pas. Puis j'étais dans le rouge et tout. Ouais, c'est le début. Ouais, mais... Ça fait bizarre, j'avais un joueur à 95, je crois, sur 2K20 ce matin. Et là, bah, c'est pas le même, quoi.
Dermanenko outside. Back to Luan. Pass to Erickson. And it's blocked by Lack. They get it back. Count
J'étais
that
pas prêt
one.
à ce qu'il a contre, j'étais pas prêt.
Here's Junior.
Là, j'ai lâché trop
Ash
tôt.
Ramadas grabs the board.
Lâché beaucoup trop tôt.
Porter.
Le
Covered
système
by Junior.
de tir et tout, il est complètement différent.
Another shot.
Ah, il est cramé, mon joueur. Le système de tir, il est complètement différent, je trouve, du là.
You see why.
That shot off. That'll do it for the first half. Eagles out in front, up 8. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles leading. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as
Putain,
well.
ça c'est chiant, je peux pas. J'arrive pas. J'ai même avec le joueur à 95. Dès qu'il y a un écran, je sais pas comment on fait pour le contourner en vérité. Oh, interception direct.
To the paint. The second effort got a piece of it. And here they come. Here's Ramadas. Beautiful dive.
Quand tu auras fini le mode histoire, que tu pourras aller au quartier, on pourra se faire des petits matchs. Ouais, vas-y, carrément, avec plaisir. Mais après, au quartier, je suis éclataxe en vérité. Même avec un joueur à 95, je suis éclataxe. Mais ouais, avec plaisir.
Out to Sheffield.
Sors.
Day. And for those just tuning in, we're about a minute here into the second half. And they
Voilà,
pick
j'arrive
up
pas à
two.
passer. Dès qu'il y a un écran, j'arrive pas à le contourner.
And effective offensive basketball.
Burton has possession. It's a 10-point game. Now a timeout called by Burton.
And coach is not happy with their offense. He called the timeout and is going to try to get them back on track here.
They just need to take a break and reset. Hopefully this will jumpstart their production.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Levesque. Here's Aslanoglu. And the layup's good off
Ouais, c'est
the
pour ça que j'aime pas
glass.
cette caméra.
And
J'arrive
the
pas
last few
vraiment
seasons,
à...
the Eagles haven't had an
J'arrive
easy
pas vraiment à
time
voir à
finding
quelle distance je
For
suis
a
du
while, it
panier et
seemed
tout,
you
tu vois.
could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Pass to Leftos. Into the third we go now. 2 minutes in.
Ah, il
From
met...
down in the low post, it goes.
Nothing but money
J'ai
for him
appuyé
to
pour
start the
essayer de faire
half.
une
They are
interception.
3 for 3.
Here's Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
On va voir les lancers francs si ça
That
a
one
changé
on
un peu du
Leftos'
vent.
Glue.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
Ouais, je suis pas resté appuyé à
That
ça
free
longtemps.
throw, no good.
Je pensais qu'elle montait vachement plus vite que ça, la jauge. Pas si longtemps encore.
That one misses. The Hornets trail.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Here's the Jericho. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play.
Pass to Leftos.
Il est hyper lent, mon joueur. Il réagit, il est gavé longtemps. Incroyable. J'allais de l'autre côté. Ah, mais il croit.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Back to Evans. Zadirko. Junior, guarded by Leftos. Now here's Evans.
Allez, mec, quelque
Here's
chose.
the teardrop. And the layup
Je vais
is
te
up
mettre un
and in.
écran pour que tu puisses passer, mais si tu vas pas...
Evans farther away from the bucket. When you don't, he's gonna hurt you from there.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Down low. Outside Luan. James. And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Elle dure longtemps, l'histoire, Slash?
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three from Bobby Erickson. Sheffield with the rebound.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Inside. Stolen by Leftos. Pass to Erickson.
Ok, ok.
Trying his luck from deep. Offensive board.
Ouais, c'est un peu comme dans
Now
les autres, en
here's
fait.
Luan. Outside Erickson. And once again, off the mark by Ben. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard.
Il y en a plus que dans le 20 des matchs au lycée. Lycée, dans le 20, ouais, il y en avait... Il y en avait 4-5, je crois, un truc comme ça. Enfin, c'est pas vrai, c'était pas vraiment au lycée, mais...
Some solid defense from James Marceda. Sheffield outside. Junior. James covering. Back to Junior. Count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
You
Can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work. Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense. Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Now here's Day. Luan covering. Outside, Black. To the middle. Junior again.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Il a découpé.
Wow, just sheer willpower from Dermanenko, refusing to let the defense stop him on the way up.
Here's Indra. Kennedy outside. Pass to Junior. Here's Brothers. Yes, and it's
J'ai peur de ne pas pouvoir sortir à temps.
Defense comes at Brothers hard
De la
inside.
raquette.
His physical abilities help him find a way through it to get a shot.
Luan with it. Vlad Dermanenko for three.
Oh, carrément. Il était loin en plus, là, pour mettre le 3 points.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Junior has been playing at the next
Oui,
level
voilà.
today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Ça servait à rien, mais c'est pas grave. C'était histoire de l'activer.
And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations.
Yo, look who's got some serious skills.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? Name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. Sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Like, nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
C'est bien parce qu'ils me vendent pas du rêve, lui, en fait.
Cool. Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
It's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Il a une tête, il fait malheureux, le mec. On dirait qu'il a tout le poids du monde sur ses épaules. Options. Paramètres. Est-ce que c'est ici que je prends? Modifier la caméra. C'est pas là. Je peux pas modifier la caméra, mais c'est quoi ce délire hein? Tremblement de la caméra, couleur de la jauge, ralenti. Non, prestation, non, des commentaires, non, sous-titres, favoris. Je peux pas modifier la caméra, mais c'est quoi cette blague? C'est incroyable ça, je peux pas modifier la caméra. Bon, hé, va à ta place. Je vais quitter, je vais aller voir directement dans les réglages du jeu de départ. Ça c'est pas là. Putain mais c'est fou ça, j'arrive pas à trouver pour modifier la caméra. Ça c'est vraiment les trucs de jeu. Je vais enlever les exclusions parce que je fais beaucoup de fautes de base. C'est fou quand même. Ça c'est tout ce qui est musique et tout, non, c'est pas grave. Bon bah écoutez. On va continuer avec cette caméra. Incroyable, je sais pas où on modifie la caméra. Putain, c'est en train de me prendre la tête là en vérité là. Genre on peut pas modifier cette caméra, c'est une blague. Bref.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition.
Je regarde partout. J'espère trouver où changer cette caméra. Mais ça se trouve, il faut que je passe le mode histoire là un petit peu là, et puis ça sera après. Hein.
Of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg.
L'accès à lancer? Non, toujours pas. Non, toujours pas.
Fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior Day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Fox is starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Mec, en fait, il va te changer un peu.
Rosenberg, left side. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
And the confidence Rosenberg has in his three-point shot, it's what allows him to drain these looks.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Pass to Junior. Then jump hook. Long on the shot attempt.
Un peu tard, ça rentre pas.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Back to Lee. Little over a minute and a half into this first. Pass to Andrews. 6 to shoot. Bishop expanding his range. Marceda pulls it in. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard.
Ah, je peux pas passer, c'est ça, je comprends pas. Je sais pas comment on fait pour contourner un écran.
Given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted to coach.
Shooting inside, Day is just fearless, ready to do whatever it takes in the paint to get his shot to go in.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. Back to Andrews. Unloads. Buries the easy one.
Not just a shooter, Rosenberg scans the court and spots the open teammate.
Sheffield outside. Returns today.
Les mecs qui font aucune passe, c'est incroyable.
He's covered by Bishop. Pass to Day. Here's Junior.
J'ai oublié d'aller chercher leur limite dans leur main.
Marceda with it. And he gets the bucket to go.
I like that Junior is always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming and he moves the ball to the open man.
Renfield calls timeout.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Here's Evans. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Ace Ducey.
Yeah, Evans gets it inside with the deep.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Starting the second quarter.
On perd 14-8.
About a minute gone
Incroyable
by.
ça.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop. Rosenberg outside. Gregory. Connor Rosenberg on the wing. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
And that one falls. 2 from at the line that time. The Eagles trailing to the middle. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And here's the fast break. Lays it in off the break.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together, that's for sure. But they're still trailing, and their offense is finally getting some traction.
Back to Rosenberg. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It's on Christian Sheffield.
Rosenberg is so advanced for his age. He can already fill it up from all over the court. And with 2 more years of high school to go, his ceiling is about as high as it can get.
And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Pass to Andrews. Shoots over Day. The big shot, no good.
The team might have gotten a little lucky. Most of the time, those go down.
Junior inside. Andrews covering. Back to Junior. From 7. And that one drops.
They're really on to something. Running plays in the paint and finding a lot of success.
When something works for you 4 out of 5 times, keep at it.
And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Gregory, yes, and it's Ben Bishop with the assist that time.
The Foxes' Ben Bishop with a smooth pass, showing some great court awareness and finding the opening.
Timeout called by the Eagles. Now Day. Sheffield outside. Black, he's covered by Bishop. Now here's Lack. Defense right there. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. The Foxes leading. Pass to Bishop. Gregory. And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers have not been an issue for them yet.
And the Eagles will go for a different look here. Closing in. Renfield with the ball. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Returns today. Pass to Marceda. Now Day. Black. Here's Day. Marceda. Andrews covering. Andrews with the steal. Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Guarded by Day. Here's Rosenberg. Newark East grabs the miss. And here's Lack for 3. Drills it from deep.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Gregory outside. Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball. Outside, Black. Junior.
Ah,
And the go-ahead bucket
lâché.
is no good.
And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager, but Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Je peux rien faire, hein. Je peux pas passer nulle part.
And the Eagles
Je peux
another
rien faire.
three.
Incroyable.
Their last 2 buckets coming from long range.
And defensively, you've got to stay attached on the perimeter.
Outside, Bishop. Gregory. And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Outside, Bishop. Pass to Lee. And here is Andrews. Back to Lee. Rosenberg. Then Bishop from outside. Marceda pulls it in. Here's Day. And he makes that one.
Opposing team gets rough with Day, but he's a tenacious kid, and he won't let them scare him off the shot.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Andrews. Pass to Lee. Gregory outside. Lee. Now Andrews. Defended by Lack. Now here's Bishop. No good from 18.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming
Non,
presence
il
for
en
them
est
in
pas
the paint.
incroyable.
And even though he's a
Je
high
dis parce qu'il
schooler,
arrive tout
a
seul au
lot of
panier.
fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Pass to Andrews. Yes, and it's Ben Bishop with the assist that time.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Mes stats, elles sont
And the
pas
Eagles
terribles.
will
Hein.
call time here.
J'arrive pas à passer, il n'y a pas d'espace, il n'y a rien. Quand je passe, les mecs ils font pas la passe. Oh, 36-28. Oh, dur.
Kennedy outside.
Voilà, je t'ai passé, ils
Up
font pas
top,
la
it's
passe.
Day. Pass to Junior. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's got a grasp of the fundamentals that a lot of young players just don't have. In set plays like the pick and
Ah, et
roll,
puis la caméra,
Junior's
vraiment,
hard to
ça me
stop.
dérange que je puisse pas mettre l'autre.
Madison with the ball. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Junior. Day with it. Lee picks him up. Off the mark there with the three.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Yep, count it.
Showing the
Ah,
field
mais
he
là, on va
has
pas le
in the
gagner ce
game.
match.
Lee, nice work realizing one of his guys is open.
The Eagles trailing to the inside. And that one's good for Junior. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done
Ouah,
an excellent
Jean,
job
comment il est
adjusting to the
passé.
team did.
And he knocks down the first one. The Eagles making a switch here. And so he makes both at the line that time. Now here's Day. Sheffield outside. Returns to Day. Outside, Black. So the whistle blows on the
Est-ce
shot.
qu'il va mettre les
2
deux,
free
lui?
throws for the
Non, ça me
contact
connerie.
there.
C'est un des nôtres.
Fearlessly shoots despite the aggressive coverage and foul. A very hard-fought play by Lack.
And he gets both of them.
Mauvaise langue. Bouh. On n'a pas
Game moves
confiance en tes
along. 2
coéquipiers.
minutes gone here in the
Incroyable.
fourth. Rosenberg outside. Pass to Andrews. Bishop from downtown, kept alive. Here's Gregory. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Christian Sheffield. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And the shot goes down.
Yikes, they are just getting gutted in the paint.
They've been pushed around all game. At some point, guys, someone has to step up.
Pass to Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. And Lee gets it to go.
Good work by the Foxes. Getting Lee perfectly set up there enables him to send up an assertive shot.
Here's Marceda. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
The Foxes with the lead. And here's Rosenberg. Pass to Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. And there's the call on Robert Andrews. That's his first foul. And the Eagles will call time here.
Je suis blessé.
Here's Day. Pass to Junior.
Oh.
Gregory with the steal.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year, and the next 2 after.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. Now the Eagles with it. Puts up a 3, and that's good. Jonathan Lack hits the 3. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
They get it back. And
Oh,
Andrews,
mais
that's good.
incroyable.
I love when Andrews
Si je me rappelle bien, j'ai eu la caméra quand j'étais arrivé en équipe NBA. Ah,
hustles
ok,
like
ok.
this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play. The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
Je peux pas accélérer. Ouais, je suis blessé.
Now here's Day. He's guarded closely. Count it, it's good.
And that is leadership right there. Day knew the Eagles needed a basket, and of course he gets it for them.
And now they decide to intentionally foul. He hits the first one.
Ouais, mais tout est fait
and
pour qu'on
that'll
perde ce
increase
match, c'est
their
pas
lead to
possible.
6. So he gets
Merde,
them
le
both.
mec qui rentre
And now
autour.
it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Gregory pulls it in. So it's Renfield now. Here's Rosenberg. Gregory.
Merde, j'étais en train de lire ton message. Du
Target
coup,
there. That would have pushed the
moi,
lead to
t'inquiète,
double
c'est l'histoire.
digits.
Ouais, ouais,
Just
je me
1
doute, mais
second
bon.
between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be
Ce qui me
Fox's
dérange,
ball.
c'est que... Ah bah en plus c'est le pauvre. Ce qui me dérange, c'est que, t'as vu, j'arrive pas à passer les mecs dès qu'ils font un écran ou quoi que ce soit. C'est très difficile de les passer, et quand j'ai de l'espace, je demande la balle, ils m'ignorent complètement, tu sais. On dirait les bots à FIFA, je te jure, ils m'ignorent avec le snob, les mecs. Donc là, c'était un peu pareil. Il la garde jusqu'au bout, cet enfoiré. Incroyable. Le mec en club pro, tu sais, qui garde le ballon entre le poteau de corner et la ligne de touche. Ah, c'est pareil.
Well, I think the difference tonight was Connor Rosenberg. You take him out of this lineup and the Eagles are able to walk away with the win tonight.
That may be true, Danny, but we just didn't see enough from the Eagles starting group. I expected some bigger games from some of the players, but ultimately, the Foxes just had more to give tonight.
And the Foxes get the win, and with that, we'll say goodbye. I'm Joe Lamy, and on behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, we'd like to
Ouais,
thank
mais
you
c'est
for
justement
watching
au
this
fur et à mesure en faisant
presentation
des
of
passes
Garden
D,
State
machin, tout ça,
IAAF.
que ça va augmenter petit à petit. Ouais.
Hey, easy man.
It's okay, coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Ça fait partie de l'histoire, je pense, qu'il se blesse, non? Ouais, je pense. Je me doutais bien que ça faisait partie de l'histoire. Et le quartier, ça a changé par rapport au 20 ou pas?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still gotta step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain.
Eh oui, mon Barça, eh oui. Je l'ai pris tout à l'heure. Hein. Du coup, ça y est, je l'ai commencé, t'as vu?
Just like your old man.
Ouais, c'est un peu pareil.
Played through it all, even in the
On a busted
championship.
foot and still dropped 40.
Ça va, mon poteau, ou quoi?
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
Qui galère?
Me dá um abraço.
Copieur.
She said, baby, go and give her a hug.
Ouais, j'avoue.
Baby.
En fait, si tu veux, ce matin, j'ai lancé FIFA 20. Ok. J'ai lancé NBA 20.
Obrigada.
Et puis, j'étais là, ça me fait chier. J'ai bien envie de prendre le 21. Du coup, je suis allé voir ma femme, j'ai taxé sa carte bancaire. Et je l'ai pris. Ouais, j'en suis fier. Ouais, j'en suis fier. T'as fini Watch Dogs à 100%? Oh, bien joué. Super. 100% Watch Dogs. Ah, tu as saigné en vérité. Hein.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Je l'ai copié parce que l'autre jour je suis passé le voir, il jouait à NBA 21.
Yeah, he was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Here and there on the social.
His name is number 1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
Alright, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
Tu joues demain, toi?
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Ah, t'as dû bien avancer depuis quand même.
I said I trust you, man.
Après, tu joues à beaucoup de jeux, donc t'as pas trop le temps de le saigner, je pense.
The timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. maybe this is my child. So please just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
J'ai enfin pris le PSN, j'attendais ces discounts s'il m'avait fait attendre. Ah, en plus avec cette période-là.
Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
Les gars, franchement, c'est l'acteur qui est dans Grey's Anatomy et tout ça. Lui, non? Ah, on est d'accord. Il était dans un jeu aussi, merde, c'était quoi le jeu? Oui, il jouait un robot, je me rappelle plus du nom. Il a été sympa, j'ai bien aimé le jeu d'ailleurs.
Why? Because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see.
Lui, il met la misère, lui, là.
Aïe, 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 aïe. Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kicking it.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. And if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, coach, you
The
can't.
city. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Rigole pas le coach, hein. Attention. Ah ouais, mais bien sûr, si je veux jouer, il faut jouer, mon gars. C'est comme ça que ça se passe. Ah, je sais pas comment ça va se passer, donc je sais pas si c'est toi qui choisis l'équipe que tu veux ou quoi. Si c'est toi qui choisis, ce sera les Houston Rockets. Si c'est moi qui dois vraiment choisir, ce sera les Houston. Si c'est pas moi qui choisis, ben on verra. Lasvel. Ouais.
To another presentation of Garden State
IAA
Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup.
Voilà,
s'il y a Houston, s'il n'y a pas les Houston, peut-être Chicago Bulls.
Overall, a huge blow to the
Eagles. Blessé, mon gars, il est sur une patte là. Ça va être dur pour défendre à FIFA après s'il reste blessé comme ça, le Crunchov là.
There's the Eagles need to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
Ouais, c'est vrai qu'il va signer à Lasvel.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Dragons up 10, and we'll be here to bring you the third quarter right after halftime.
Je serais pas d'une grande aide en tant que coach à NBA, mon gars, je te le dis.
Out played, out hustled, out worked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you guys to play hard every possession.
Je connais pas tout ce qui est tactique et tout ça.
Play D every possession. Get some stops. Now we work ourselves back into this. One play at a time, all right? Let's go.
Il est en déprime, le mec. Coach, il est blessé, je peux le remplacer. Je l'ai ciré. Ah, vas-y, j'ai envie de jouer.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ouais, j'ai envie de jouer, mon gars. Mais un match, allez gagner tous ensemble, la team.
We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up.
Ah ouais, si. Ah, j'aurais pas dû, le comme il court. Il court comme un estropié. Eh ouais, le crâne il brille, mon gars. J'ai mis de la cire et tout, tu vois.
Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
Pass to Williams.
Ah merde, il m'a fait changer.
And it's good.
Ouais, il m'a
Assisting
fait
on the
changer,
play
j'ai pas
there
vu.
was Sean Powell.
Scouts are always happy to see players that work cohesively within the team. Nice catch and shoot play by Williams and the Dragons.
Here's Day.
Ah bah écoute, vas-y tout seul, mec, hein. Un obvious à la place d'être.
The defender got totally shook up by that move.
C'est ça. Et oui.
Now here's Williams, guarded by Day. Outside it's Williams. Coral with it. He's picked up by Day. Pass to Powell. Off the rim and out. And it's the Eagles with the ball. They trail by 11. Inside, Marceda finds
Voilà.
and it's on target.
Yikes, they are just getting gutted in the paint.
They've been pushed around all game. At some point, guys, someone has to step up.
Here's
Oh
Stopper.
putain, il a laissé le parti
Count
tout
the
seul.
buck.
Attends. Il confie avec sa jambe cassée. Eh oui, mon gars. Incroyable. Tu vas la remettre chez Forza? Tu vas remettre quoi chez moi, Sissi? Ah, mais... il court quand même à... ma parole, ça me fait délirer comme il court.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has
Nul à
really
chier.
been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a
Pas le
force to be
phénomène,
reckoned
toi.
with the rest of the way.
Phénomène sur une jambe qui sait pas défendre. Aïe aïe aïe. Incroyable. Eh oui, bien joué mon petit, voilà.
He gets that one to fall. A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Il court plus vite en marche arrière qu'en marche avant.
And
Incroyable.
here's Coral. Off target with the 3. Outside,
J'ai
Black.
lâché une passe, mon gars, j'ai pas fait un cadeau avec la passe que j'ai eue.
Getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Franchement, il courrait plus vite avec une canne, hein, je te jure, c'est sûr et certain.
And it's off from three-point range. The Eagles trailing. Junior with it. Powell picks him up defensively. Now here's Day.
On dirait un vieux de 80 ans comme il court, mon gars.
And here's Lack. Good, and the assist goes to
Ça
KJ.
sert à rien, je te jure.
A nice run they put
Incroyable.
together here to bring
Juste
it
là,
close.
faire la passe et
And I
faire un
didn't
écran.
think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but they've gotten really hot. and
Ah, ils
it's
demandent
anybody's
notamment, ils
ballgame.
sont dans le mal.
Timeout called by the Dragons.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
So North High going with almost an entire new group here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jones, now guarded by Evans. Pass to Jones.
Tonton Gérard fait l'avance à l'envers. Il faudrait. Yoro. C'est un poteau quoi.
Here's Gibson.
En pas chassé, je vais le faire avancer, tiens.
5 on the clock. From deep, it's Reese Jones. The rebound by Evans.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just
voilà, allez, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Il marque des paniers même en marchant, en courant. Comme une cassos.
Their offense has become an unstoppable force.
And I can't say what took them so long to get into this game, but they've got things going, and it's better late than never.
And they're pushing it up. Kennedy lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the question you have to ask this, guys, if Junior is healthy enough to play right now here in the second half, why didn't he play in the first half as well?
Ah, je sais plus, c'est un passeur, t'as vu? On l'a vu sur la dernière action là.
It's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamrolled. Junior probably got the itch, and here we are.
Gibson, North High, no good that time. The Eagles leading. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Voilà, mais bien sûr.
This just doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. No intensity out there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now a timeout called by North High.
And coach is not happy with their offense. He called the timeout and he's going to try to get them back on track here.
They just need to take a break and reset. Hopefully this will jumpstart their production.
And the
C'est
Eagles
l'automate qui a
making a
modifié
change
le
here.
message et tout, c'est limite. Ouais, on pourrait croire ça.
Now Jones. Pass over to
Laisse-moi
Dillard.
passer, toi.
Gibson. Shoots over Kennedy. The shot no good by Gibson.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It
Oh,
does
quel
happen,
nulos.
but make sure you learn from it and don't do it again.
It's Dillard outside from the arc. He can't hit it that time.
Voilà, les
It's
gars,
anybody's
voilà.
game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Eagles up 3. And as we get ready for the fourth quarter, we'll step aside for a quick break. Well, as the fourth quarter gets going, you look at this game. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard.
Mais oui, 100% des tirs réussis. En même temps, c'est le deuxième.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Bon les potos, je finis ce match, puis je vais aller manger. Puis après, ben, on revient vers 2h30 à peu près pour le FIFA. Hein.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
Tremendous effort from Junior.
Les lancers francs, j'en ai eu 2 tout à l'heure, j'ai loupé les 2. J'ai la pression les gars, j'ai la pression, je vous le dis moi. Ah putain, j'ai lâché trop tôt encore. Oh, tellement nul, Forza sur les lancers francs, nul.
He's focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
So the
Ah,
second
mais...
one is also no good, going over 2 there.
And Junior playing
Enfin, je
on a
m'entraîne au
weekend
lancer franc, les
pace.
potos, moi je
Just
vous le
wonder
dis.
how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Incroyable.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Outside, Day.
Il fait quelque chose, frère.
To the inside. Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. And count the basket.
Voilà, j'égalise. Là, faut pas que je le loupe, le lancer franc. Je tape un combat de 3 heures cet après-midi, je suis dans le malade, aïe aïe calme. Ouais, FIFA ce soir à partir de 22h30 à peu près en moyenne. Oh, je l'ai loupé! Oh, yo, 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 yo. J'ai loupé tous mes lancers francs, les gars.
Coral, he's guarded by Marceda. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're headed to overtime. And we'll return right after this break.
Il va falloir aller à la salle et travailler dans ces francs, les gars, moi je vous le dis, hein, parce que là...
We're headed to overtime, and it's coming up next. And it's the Eagles to start out.
Star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on
On a
scholarship.
perdu,
He can do so much.
And there it is, the comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the
Ah non,
Newark
c'était
East
nous,
Eagles
aussi,
to
je crois.
fight their way back and
Ah, je sais
steal a
même plus.
game that looked lost at half.
Oh, totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with
Ouais,
when
si,
he
c'était
clearly
nous,
wasn't at his
Domicile.
best. That's something you rarely see.
On a gagné, voilà. Le mec il savait même pas, tu sais. Incroyable.
Yeah, baby.
God, I love watching it. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt all week, baby.
Hey. And focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Woo-hoo!
Bon les potos, c'est bon pour moi. Mais du coup je vous dis à tout à l'heure sur du FIFA. Soyez en forme, venez nombreux. On a des titres à aller chercher les gars. On vit que pour ça, on vit que pour les titres. Allez les potos, à toutes.